here. Prince Charles, what were you doing with that racket? It is very hot today. I live in a pre-war building in New York. There is nothing, which means what it sounds like. Hey, Tiki. No washer dryer, no washing machine, and no AC, which I gotta get my AC in here. Tegan just laid down on the ground because it's like cool on the ground. Wait, I'm gonna spin you around and show you. So, yeah, it's really warm, and I'm on the subway sweating, and every summer I'm like, oh, I'm not sweating, I'm fine. I'm sick of that. This summer, we need to embrace the sweat. We need to bring back 1970s cinema sweaty, glamorous times. Because if you watch movies from the 70s, everybody's disgustingly sweaty. Everybody, even movies from the early 80s, like people are just, the actors are sweaty. And it's glamorous. 1970s sweat glam is what I will be embracing, and I think you should too. Say hi. Oh, that's nice. So far away, but very nice of you. Okay. Do you wanna, there we go. Do you wanna hang out? Do you, let me adjust these. Do you wanna hang out? I'll take that as a maybe. Good morning. Ta-da. Good morning. Where are my glasses? It's really noisy. I gotta call my mom. Gotta call her. Hello, can we just talk about, can we look at that? I got this necklace, and I've been wearing it around town. I've worn it since I got it for Christmas. Thank you, Mom, love you. And it made me break out. I think I was wearing it for too long. I'm going to the movies. We're gonna see Challengers. And it should be fun. We were like texting, like, what should we wear? Because it's so hot outside, but it's really cold in the movie theater. So I'm like, I'm gonna wear this. Just ignore. Don't look at that. It's a private part of my body. Like, it's like this. I also haven't worn this, I'm not joking, since at least 2021. I found a bunch of clothes from the before times. Like, from before the pandemic. I have a picture of me wearing this during the pandemic, and that's the last time I think I ever wore it. Next. Hello, and welcome to this week's segment of What's Happening in the Culture with Kelsey, a segment where we talk about what's happening in the culture with me, Kelsey. Heat wave edition. I fear that the next few months will be heat wave edition. What's happening here? Should I close my window? Hold on, give me a second. It's Memorial Day weekend and people are like playing music and barbecuing, but we will persist. Pop culture item number 1, Challengers. I loved this movie, a 5 out of 5 already on the culture scale, just because the cast is insane. Prince Charles, what are you doing here? Prince Charles, what were you doing with that racket? I literally left the theater feeling like I had myself played a game of tennis, and that's what I wanted. I was hoping that would happen. And there's an insane shot at the end of the movie during the final match where like the camera is the ball going back and forth. It was really good. And then that brings me to culture item number 2 of the week is assigned seating. When my sister was here last night and I gave her I was like doing like a theatrical reenactment of the insanity. So just first of all, I had not been, I don't think I have. It was I thought the last time I went to the movies was the Barbie movie. And then before that was Joker in 2019. So I don't go to the movies as frequently. And you know why? You wanna know why? Because the ticket was $21. I remember pre-pandemic, a ticket was $17. And I remember when I was a kid, looking at movie times in the newspaper with my mom, tickets were $7.50. So it's like, oh gee, why don't I go to the movies? Oh, right, because I got to take out a loan. The theater we went to was an AMC theater on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. And golly gee, I was like, Challengers came out over a month ago. I swear I thought it was gonna be me and my friend. We walk in, it's me and her, 2 people down there, 1 person in the front. I was like, great, what's an easy breezy, charming night at the movies? Wrong, couldn't have been more wrong. It was packed. People were trickling in, and it was the most discombobulated, chaotic, like we sat in our assigned seats, but everybody else around us was like not in their assigned seats, and so then there was a little like, you know, there's the movie's happening and the people are coming in and then you gotta get up and sit down and then you gotta get up and sit down again because those aren't their seats. It's the whole thing. And I'm kind of like, I don't know if we used to be hunters and gatherers. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if humans were meant to be, like grown people were meant to really follow the rules of assigned seating at the AMC theater, you know? 1 out of 5 on the culture scale. I do not like the culture that's happening with that this week. Okay, number 3 is a really quick one. Billie Eilish came out with her new album. I've had Birds of a Feather on repeat. Like it'll be like, I'll be waking up in the morning and it'll be stuck in my head and I'll be like, in a really good mood. A lot of the rest of the album's like sad though. Number 4, there is a random YouTube video that hit the mainstream this week. Jenny Nicholson is her name. She posted a video this week called The Spectacular Failure of the Star Wars Hotel. Did I know there was a Star Wars hotel? No. Was this video 4 hours long? Yes, I watched the whole thing in 2 nights. I watched the first 2. It was like my bedtime story this week where I came home, made dinner, or I ordered a lot of, actually I need to be honest with the Lord and myself and you, I ordered Thai food this week a lot. But I would come home, have dinner. Did I make dinner once this week? I don't remember. But I'd watch this before I went to bed. I watched the first 2 hours one night and then the next 2 hours the next night. And then now that it's a weekend, I'm watching it just as background noise. Her experience going to the Star Cruiser, I think they call this hotel, it was such a phenomenal failure and such an awful time. She shows you her invoice, she shows you everything. She paid around like $6,000 for like 2 nights at this hotel, and it was just the worst time ever. And it's just a really great video analysis. If you have 4 hours to spare, I'd give it 4 out of 5 on the culture scale. Just because I have no interest in Star Wars. Sorry, I have no interest in Star Wars. I'll come at you live. I'm editing this video right now. Me from the future, by the way. Hey, sup? Still there. But she's growing on me, get it? But okay, so my friend is seeing Chapel Roan next weekend in Columbus, Ohio. And I'm seeing all these videos of HOTTOGO. It just hit me. That is our generation's YMCA. We all just want a simple choreographed spelling out of letters. HOTTOGO, you can take me hot to go, is this generation's YMCA. Yeah, for sure. And this has been What's Happening in the Culture with Kelsey, with your host, me, Kelsey. I hope you enjoyed. I just did my very first workout since, January maybe? December? It's May. Oh my gosh. So, because of this kidney mess, I had the surgery in February, and they're like, okay, don't work out. Don't lift anything heavier than 3 pounds at a time. So I haven't. I don't know if it was this past week or the week before, I was walking to work, and I felt so weak that I had to stop. There's a park that I pass to get to my job, and I just had to sit there for like a second. And it was really scary how out of breath I was. And then I got to work and I laid on the ground at work. Roll the clip. Reporting live from the office floor. But, I made it here on a bad day, and that's all we can ask for. Oh my God, I want to fall asleep. Okay, I must get up. Today was the first time that I'm picking this up. I like to do kettlebells. I hate running. I can't tell you how much I hate running. My sister does those marathon runs. I'm like, nightmare. It sounds like a fucking nightmare to me, Katie. I don't know what you're doing. I was doing a little bit. I can't do a ton. I have a 15-pound one, a 12-pound one, and a 10-pound one. And it feels so good. I feel so amazing. I freaking love a kettlebell workout. Because with kettlebells, you can like stand in the same place and you don't have to go anywhere, and you can like be fully sweating like I am right now. Back in January and February, it was like, oh, I think I have issues asking for help, which probably true. I'll unpack that maybe later. I don't know. But it got to a point where I was like, I want to be lifting my own bags. I want to be able to like take a pot or pan out of the cabinet. I want to be able to bend down to pick up a paper clip that I dropped at work. Do you know how crazy it is when you drop a paper clip and you can't bend down because your whole side is so puffy and inflamed? Oh my gosh, I thought I was so prepared for my kidney surgery. I thought I was like I had my food prepped. I had all my laundry done. I was like, oh, I am killing it. I'm so ready. I know all the tips and tricks. And, when I got out of my surgery, my whole like torso was like so puffy that none of my leggings fit. I had this one pair of big stretchy, like these were like XL size pants, big stretchy elastic waistband. I lived in those sweatpants for like 5 weeks. I'm not even kidding. So it's finally nice out. It's finally warm, as I like say this, sweating in this hot box of an apartment. I like just being able to like lift and like listen to music and like dance is so, it's the littlest thing, but it feels really, really great. Next time I ever have a surgery, I will be getting an extra pair. I will be getting 6 pairs of sweatpants that are like big with a stretchy elastic waistband. Also something that if you ever have major surgery from here down, maybe, something that they didn't tell me, I woke up from this surgery and here, like I couldn't do that. I couldn't breathe in. It hurt like a mother hecker right here. And I was like, something's there, it hurts. And they're like, oh, no, that's normal. That's supposed to, I couldn't breathe in. And so I was like getting panicky because I couldn't breathe. Even thinking about it now, like makes me a little panicky. Apparently, my mom told me this later. She goes, oh yeah, they did that for me for my heart surgery. I was like, no one told me this. It was it wasn't the most pain, but it was painful, where apparently they shoot air into your torso to make more space. And something about, it was like from my shoulder blade to here. Oh my God. It felt like a sharp shooting pain every time you tried to breathe in. Visitor. I feel like I made this up very nice. I feel like I made this up very nice. Can I get you something? No, I just don't know. I'm gonna like sink. Maybe I should. Do you want help? What do you want? I want to go to bed. You want to go to your bed? Ow, Jesus Christ. And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna survive. Even just like using the bathroom, taking a shower, it was like, I can't move this part of my body. And if I breathe in, if I was like, also if I was watching a movie and I was like, I do that a lot. People who know me know I go, when I'm watching films and movies. Because I'm distracting. What can I say? I'm an active movie watcher. People have problems with that. Even just thinking about it now, I feel the phantom pain of it. I'm gonna end the video here. I feel like I've reached a little turning point. I still have the stent in there. Reminder of what it looks like. I'll see you in the next one. I post every Tuesday. I'm also making these pretty quickly, so I might start making 2 a week. I don't know. It's been really fun for me. And wherever you are, enjoy yourself. I'll see ya. Bye. What happened? What happened to Tiggy?